Morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, November 26th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, Cony, NVDY, Misty, and AMZY. So yesterday, NVDY had a trade and Misty had a trade. So let's look at NVDY first. Obviously, a lot going on here. Look for the BC first, as we always say. BC means buy to close. So they did a buy to close on the put. So if you go right above, they did an S for sale. They sold a call. So what that means is they closed out 30,000 contracts from their synthetic position. That synthetic was a 148. And then the two right below that, it shows they opened a new synthetic position with a 138 strike. So obviously it looks like they took a loss from the one synthetic and opened a position at the new. For what reason? I do not know, but maybe they see more downside, or maybe they just wanted to get a loss on the books to pay some return of capital. Who the hell knows? And then after that, what's going on? They got a buy call, sell put, sell call, buy call, right? So 1,950 contracts. So obviously they added to the new synthetic, the 138 synthetic, and then they sold a call that expires not this Friday, but next Friday. All right. Then outside of that, if you go way to the bottom, second to last, BC, buy to close, they closed out 1,900 contracts for this week that expired this week, and they opened a new position that expires next week. So let's take a look at the data, see what it looks like. All right, so let's go to NVDY. Oh, there go my Christmas lights just turned on. All right, so again, we have a synthetic 148. Here's the 30,000 they removed from that 148, and you could see how much the put costs, right? Because they're behind on this one. So this one they paid out of pocket, essentially 25 million. So that's going to get added to payment two, breakdown here. Because right now they're 8% behind under the strike price of 148. However, again, this synthetic does expire February 21st. I mean, they're not that far behind. So it's interesting to see them make this move, moving 30,000, to a different, strike price. Unless they think they're going to be assigned early. Because again, we know they trade European in the European market, but I think they're synthetic. It does not, but it's either that or vice versa. I can't remember. Anyway, so they added 30,000 contracts to the 138 synthetic position, paid about 2.8 million to start that position, and then they added the new shares because again, people bought in. So 1,950 additional contracts, and they paid about 200,000 for that. So all in all, again, we got a new position, 31,950 contracts, 138 strike price. This one, they're only 1.43% behind. This one expires on February 21st as well, 2025, so 88 days away. All right, so if we go to the weeklies tab, I don't know why I put this sweatshirt on. I'm sweating my ass off. Give me a second. Okay, that's better. All right, so what are we doing here? So NVIDIA went down 4.18%, continues to go down. Interesting. NVIDIA went down 3.35%. So what can you say? Downward trend here. NVIDIA can only go up for so long, right? But stocks go up, stocks go down. That's how it works. That's why we play volatility. All right, so let's get the Zoom game proper. All right, so here we go. 1,900. So as you recall, they're playing around with synthetics, and they also closed out 1,900 contracts. This was the one that expired November 29th. They paid 18 cents to close that. So they won. They actually won a trade. All right. Call credit spread, they made 7 cents. So obviously that thing was not profitable. And I know the call credit spread is one transaction. It's the two together. But so I'll say the buy call that they did was not profitable. But what matters in the end, the net. It was a net profit, so they made about like 350,000 or so. So good, goody. All right, so they took those 1,900 contracts and they put it right at the bottom, right? So they chose an expiration date of December 6th. So they skipped this week and they jumped to next week. They chose a 142 strike price, and that was 4.4% out of the money. That's tight. But they got a call credit spread. They bought a call for 152.50, 12% out of the money. Yeah. And we talked about the 1950. These are new as well. These are new shares based on, people buying into the fund. 1,950 contracts, 141. So even lower. 141 strike price, 3.66% out of the money. Call credit spread is about 13.95% away. I mean, NVIDIA's been on a sell-off, so to do calls this freaking close, not a fan, man. Not a fan at all. All right, so what else? What else do they have open? All right, so they have, that 3 still hanging out, but it's a 145 with the other, so it's 46,672 contracts, 145 strike. That's 6.6% out of the money, and that expires this Friday, so that's looking okay. And then they have for Friday 46,668 contracts, 146 strike price. That's 7.34% out of the money. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Again, NVIDIA's been selling off, so should they have closed this yesterday? I mean, it's so damn early, so it's hard to tell. There's a lot of time value left. They closed this one because it was the highest strike, so I would imagine if NVIDIA goes down today, they would consider closing the 146. Because, again, Thursday doesn't even count, and I understand Friday's a half day, which I still haven't double-checked, but someone told me Friday's a half day in the market. So we don't, this week's all screwed up. But hopefully we can get some wins. All right, so outstanding shares for yesterday, as you saw, they added contracts. So if they added contracts, we should see an increase in outstanding shares, and we did. 125,000 increase. So that's good. Again, the fund growing, good. 30-day IV, 40%, kind of weak, but seems like it should be more. Outstanding shares, 53,425,000. Total net income, yes, we have income, baby. 13.3 mil. All right, so how do we have income? Well, they closed out something, right? They closed out a contract. It ended in a profit, so they didn't pay out their ass, right? And then they opened a new position, 2 new positions. So when they open new positions, they get an overall credit, all right? So we're at 13.3 mil. That comes to a distribution on the weeklies alone, 25 cents. That's good per share. Daily income, penny, because, again, if you go to the daily income calculation, we're pretty far into it. Like, we're 20 days into this 4-week cycle. We have 8 days to go. So, So we're not doing that good, but at least we're making money. Daily yield, 0.05%. If you annualize that, that's 18.35%. Yeah, so not fantastic numbers. However, we should have synthetic income to fall to. I'll give them a check mark. Good job. You won. You won something, right? You did something right. Group B, they declared December 4th, 8 days away. All right, so let's look at the breakdown. Again, we're on the payment cycle 2. Again, here's the synthetic income, 122 mil. We also have short call income, 13.3 mil. So that's a total net income of 135 mil. So if we use that, that's a total income of 254 per share, which is really good. However, we actually have short call income, 25 cents. So the Rotometer actually works. The Rotometer, based on that, I don't even know if I updated these formulas. I'm assuming it's still updated. Plus weeklies. Yeah, it looks like it's updated. Q1. Weeklies Q1. Yeah, that's the distribute. Yeah, okay. All right, so it is updated, but 35 cents. Let's get real. This Rotometer is useless. But if we look at the IV alone, we're looking at 85 cents. So again, our payment could be anywhere between 85 cents and 254. But a realistic estimate would be around, the $1.50 range or so, probably lower than that. Who the hell knows? Again, we'll throw out an estimate sooner or later. So NVDY Holdings, what do we got? We got way too much going on now, to be honest. This is getting annoying. But we got pink put, yeah, we got orange call. Who gives a crap, right? I mean, they expire in so long. They're borderline gold diggers. Let's hope things get better. Now, we got these calls. I did highlight in pink the calls that expire this week. So obviously we have to keep an eye out for them. Hopefully they make money, right? Hopefully they do good. But we'll see. Again, we got the 145 and the 146, right? If we go back here and make sure that is updated. Yeah, 145. Yep, and the 146. Yeah. So those are big positions. So hopefully we can come out alive. But if NVIDIA skyrockets today, and it's due, right? It's due. It's been going down and down and down and down and down. So keeping these open is risky, right? So if it decides to go up, these are going to be a little more costly, right? In fact, and we could lose. We could still lose. So this is not a, it's not a win-win here. It's who the hell knows what's going to happen. All right, total net assets 1.3 bill. The NAV is 24.81. Trade price 24.82. Yeah, and then I left this here for YieldMax income, right? You take the assets under management, multiply it by 0.99%. That's how much they make a year, I guess, right? And you divide that by 365. They're making $35,000 a day on NVIDY. I don't know if that's right, but if it is, whew, man, guys, let's get together. Let's make a fund. We could do it. All right, so synthetic bailout money, yeah, we can't use that. And the weeklies, we can't talk about that. So nothing more to talk about here. So we got to move on to Misty because Misty did have a trade. So let's go to the trade. Where is it? Here it is. Hi, Misty. So what did they do? They got a BC. BC's in the middle. BC by the close, 750. So they closed the call for this week. Okay, 10,000, and they opened a new position. All right. We'll get to that. I'm not happy about that trade, but we'll get to that. And then on the top, buy call, sell put, sell call, buy call. So those 4 transactions. This is people buying into Misty and them adding new contracts to the fund because again, when they get new cash, what do? They play options. They play options with our money. We pay them an income. They pay us back, right? The wheel goes round and round. All right, let's get to the spreadsheet. All right, where's Misty? All right, come on, go away. So what did Misty do? Misty has a 315 synthetic, just one synthetic. They added 1,500 contracts. Right now, again, that was for yesterday, 11.25. Look how much they had to pay. Good Lord. 157.05 for the call for a share, then 67 credit on the put. So obviously they paid out of pocket about $13 million to add to this position. And this position, it's in a good spot, right? It's in a really, really good spot because when you buy into a position like this where we're 28% above the strike, it's going to be costly, all right? So, but again, 88 days till expiration. They should probably, well, to be honest, maybe they should wait because MSTR's kind of been on a sell-off, but they may need another synthetic position soon because this is getting crazy. All right, but anyway, how much did it go down yesterday? Let's take a look. I mean, not that bad, actually. MSTR went down 4.37%. MSTY went down 2.54%. So, again, it could be worse. It looks like what I saw in the pre-market, the sell-off continues. And it looks like it's because Bitcoin is kind of dropping. It's at like 92,000 last time I saw. So that 100K, that goal of 100K Bitcoin, maybe that's taking a little break, right? We got pretty damn close, it seems, but I don't know. All right, so what trades did they do yesterday? So let me show you something. You guys remember they opened this 10,000 contract position, right? 750 strike. It was 58% out of the money. No buy call. So this was not a credit call spread. This was a beauty. You know why? Because there was no buy call, so they were able to go way out of the money. And you know what happened? It worked. It worked. Obviously, it helped that MSTR went down. I know that. But it worked. And then guess what? They closed it out early. They paid 99 cents. So in the end, this trade profited $11 million. Awesome. So you know what you do when something works? You do it again, right? You do it again. But no, not Misty Fund Manager. He goes back to his old ways and he does a call credit frickin' spread. You jackass. Like, what in the hell is wrong with you? You have enough call credit spreads that you got backup. Let's utilize this 10,000 and let's do it again. Do it again. What do you got to lose? Anyway, he took that 10,000, he closed it, which was smart. The close was smart, but he opened the new with the call credit spread, a 505 strike, which again, that since it's a call credit spread, they're not able to go as far out of the money like before. They can't go 50% out of the money if they have to use some of that money to buy a call. Yeah, the 505 is 25% out of the money. And then the buy call, they bought a call 710. That gap is ridiculous. 75% away from helping. I mean, the gaps get bigger and bigger, but you have call credit spreads on every freaking trade except these top two. So the 10,000 that you went solo, it worked. And now you go back to your old ways and do the call credit. Why? Why? Did you think like this was too risky and you got out alive, so you call it a win, so you want to move on and do this? Again, why do I care so much? Because I want maximum income for the weeklies. I want a strategy that makes sense. Does this make sense? 25% out of the money? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not to me. Again, who am I? Who the hell knows? Anyway, they also added 1,500 contracts. This one I'm okay. Okay, do the call credit spread. But look at this freaking gap. 475 strike, 17% out of the money. They could freaking blow through that in 1 to 2 days. And then it'll be a loss. But whatever. They got a call credit spread, which requires 100% increase in price, basically, for it to be worth anything. 810 strikes. So, yeah, these trades here, not much more to say. So what do we got going for the rest of the week, though? The only thing going for this week, we do have another 10,000 contract, 610 strike price. This is 51% out of the money at this very moment. So that's good. So that's, looking pretty good. Call credit spread, the buy call, probably not going to be of any use. And then what else we got? Well, we got other contracts, but they expire next week. The top two, they aren't attached. They have no buy call, so they're not a call credit spread. They're just a sold call. The 790 and the 885, they're at a 720 strike, 78% out of the money. And yeah, is that safe? I mean, who the hell knows? And then the 6,545 contract, 620 strike price, 53% out of the money. That's definitely less safe than the other, but I mean, at least we're scattered all over the place, but I wish they would have kept that 10,000 unattached. You know what I mean? But whatever. But we'll see how it ends up. Maybe, again, if it goes above the freaking call, they're going to lose anyway. Anyway, let's have that conversation for another day. Outstanding shares did increase by 650K, so that's good, right? Always good. 30-day IV dropped. What the hell? It dropped. It's now at 178%. We were above 200%. What happened? All right, whatever. Outstanding shares, 36.2 mil. Total net income, it's a loss. They lost 73 million so far in the weeklies. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're getting angry emoji because I just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So what did they do? They did something interesting. It actually worked, and they went back. But whatever. Anyway, Group D does declare in 22 days. All right. So what do we got here? We got synthetic debit. So a synthetic loss, short call loss, net loss of 86 mil. So right now we got no money. We got $0 to give you any type of estimate. But if they do decide to roll that synthetic position, obviously things will change in a day. So Rodimator is useless. So all we have to go by is their IV, their stinking IV, which dropped drastically in a freaking day. So their payment is showing now 480. Last month's payment was 442. So I guess it's kind of in line if you look at it. But again, they haven't produced a dime of income yet. All right. So here's the holdings again. These holdings are just getting a little annoying to look at. Way too much going on, but what are we going to do, right? Anyway, the synthetic is still in a great spot. Again, in pink, I kind of highlighted what expires this week, so we'll see how that goes. And then everything in purple is for next week. Again, we'll see how that goes. Total net assets of Misty, that total is 1.2 bill. The NAV is 34.84, trade price 34.94. And we'll see. We'll see. Keep saying that, but whatever. All right, let's move on. All right, TSLY has a 295 synthetic. They did not have a trade. Their synthetic is sitting pretty. It's a 295. So Tesla's at 338 as of this video. So 14% above, 88 days till expiration. Good spot to be in. Now let's see how they're doing here. How did Tesla do yesterday? Not that good. Tesla did go down 3.96%. TSLY went down 2.17%. So again, TSLY, not that bad. Now let's see how the trades are looking like for this week. What do they got going on? Again, anything in gray would have been previously covered in a prior video. But let's take a look. Well, nothing expires this week. Everything expires next week. So why should we even give a crap, to be honest, right? Well, we'll talk about it anyway. And it makes it even easier. It's one strike price. I know it's separated transaction by transaction, but that's because they rolled the prior position. And that's how many contracts were in the prior position. But regardless, all contracts, 360 strike price, 6.32% out of the money. Is that safe? No, it's not. Anything can happen. So that could be a loss easily. Don't worry. They bought a call, 425 strike. All right. So that will help them, right? $65 gap rate there, 25% away from helping. But yeah, man, we'll see. Word of the day is we'll see, apparently. Outstanding share is nothing. That's why they didn't add to it. Like I said, TSLY fund manager is on vacation this week. 30-day IV, 56%. Outstanding shares, 64.2 mil. Total net income, no. No sue for you. It's a loss of 52 mil. So let's move on. Yep, TSLY fund manager, like we said, on vacation, not answering the phone. He said, screw you guys. I've been working my ass off. Give me a damn break, all right? Go away and move on, all right? And by the way, Group A does declare tomorrow morning. Do you believe that? Tomorrow morning. Are you excited? TSLY fund manager don't give a damn. He said, pick whatever number you want, Pick $1. There you go. All right. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So what do we got here? Payment cycle 2. Here we go. Synthetic income, 144 mil. Well, we lost 52 mil on the weekly. Sorry, we got to deduct that. Here we are. Net income, $91.4 million. By the way, guys, a lot of you have been asking, can you talk about the spreadsheet, explain it in more detail? Yes, I made that video yesterday, and that will post Friday morning because the market's not open Thursday. So I figured, okay, I need a Friday morning video, and there you go. I don't know if I'll do another as a recap, but maybe like a quickie. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we got 91.4 mil in income. So that comes to $1.42 per share. They paid 59 cents last month. So we're getting paid more than last 4-week cycle. That I can guarantee for sure, right? I mean, there's no way. There's no way they're paying under that. So since they made $1.42, their IV payment is even 72 cents. So the payment estimate is anywhere between 72 and $1.42. What was my estimate? I don't even know. I think I had it over $1. Go watch the video. And oh yeah, watch the commercials, right? You got to watch the commercials. Are they good commercials? Let me know. I don't even know. All right, what do we got going on here? We got holdings. Yay, holdings. But look at that synthetic. That's a beauty. The orange call is greater than the pink put. So we're in a good spot. Again, but the weeklies do expire next week. So we'll let it ride. All right, we are under $1 billion. So the total net assets for TSLY under $1 billion, 983 mil. The NAV is 15.29, trade price 15.33. But obviously, we're in a great spot. We're in the spot where people can't say, are we going to reverse split again? Are we going to reverse split again? No, we're not. All right. TSLY's actually doing pretty decent. And we see, yeah, there's synthetic bailout money. So maybe after this 4-week cycle, they'll roll that synthetic. Who knows? We'll see. They've actually been kind of holding the synthetic position. Well, NVDY took a loss for whatever reason, but the ones that are profitable, they're leaving. So we'll see. Maybe different strategy. They always seem to cash out much earlier in the past. Okay, so that was the big three. AMZY and Cony did not have a trade. Can you believe it? Cony did not have a trade? Like, what the hell? Maybe Cony fund manager is on vacation. Again, this is a short week. Nobody wants to work this week. So all the big wigs, if you work in a corporate office, you'll notice most of the big wigs, they take off this week, right? Us peons are still working. So, and that's, again, I like working. Well, I always say that. I like working these weeks, and then I start working. I'm like, get me out of here. But it's good and it's bad. Anyway, let's talk about AMZY and Amazon. Amazon went up yesterday. Oh my God. It went up 2.15%. AMZY went up 1.81. I guess you can call that okay, right? All right. What about their holdings? They got a lot of holdings? Yeah, decent. They got a 210 synthetic. Yeah, they're at 201. Amazon's at 201. They're 4.25% away from their synthetic. So all is good there. Again, the synthetic expires in 221. What about their calls? They got a weekly call. Let's zoom in here. This expires Friday, November 29th. 10,280 contracts at a 202.50 strike. Unfortunately, Amazon went up yesterday, so now they're only 0.52% out of the money. So they could lose. They could lose. Don't worry, they bought a call for 210, right? Maybe that'll be worth something. Right now it's worth 22 cents, which, that ain't worth a crap. But whatever. We'll see what happens. Moving on. Total net assets of this fund, 207 million. The NAV is 1875, trade price 1879. So we need, as usual, AMZY. We need AMZY to go back to 20, right? And then they could pay the next distribution. We need them to recover. Again, we don't ask for much from AMZY. We just need them to stay at 20. All right? Just do your damn job, AMZY. All right, so again, synthetic bailout. No, we can't talk about that. So because they're not making money on the synthetic yet. But we can look at the 30-day IV of Amazon. It's 26%. That's low as hell. So again, they're not going to make much options premium there. So typical AMZY payment would be about 38 cents, which it is what it is. Group D will declare again for you on December the 18th, 22 days away. So look forward to that. All right, let's talk about Cony. Hi, Cony. How are you? Coin went up. Wow. Coin went up 2.43%. Cony went up. Oh, my God. They pretty much captured all of it. 2.42%. That must be a typo. Is Cony the best? Is Cony the GOAT? No, not really. But they do have two synthetics. Yay, to make my life miserable. Here we go. They got a 300 and a 320. Coin is like right between at 312. Again, both synthetics expire 221. So they'll utilize and they'll add to the synthetic. I guess that makes sense. So that's cool. I like that. That's good. What about the weeklies? What's going on? Well, everything expires this Friday because Cony fund manager seems to be the only one trading weeklies, right? Everyone else is jumping to next week because they don't want to work this week. Bunch of lazy asses. All right, so let's take a look what we got going on this week. We got 24,565 contracts, 320 strike price, 2.49% out of the money. Is that one good? No, it's not safe, but it's okay. 5,000 contracts, 322.50 strike, 3.29% out of the money. Again, okay, but we need coin to stay flat. I mean, that's a lot to ask for. 3,715 contracts, 4.09% out of the money. And yeah, that's okay. Again, bunch of okays. Now we got a small position, 900 contracts, 350 strike, 12% out of the money. Now we're talking. Unfortunately, it's only 900 contracts. But don't worry, they bought a bunch of calls below. Highest strike, 370. Right now, that's 18% away from, helping, right? Obviously, it can help more if they close it early because they capture more time value in the premium. but that's essentially locking in the loss, right? You want to lock in a loss. We want to make money. We want to make money on the weeklies, right? We want to max yield. We want maximum yield, yield max, not call credit spread BS crap. Let's move on. Here we go. Here's the total net assets, 1 billion. The NAV is 1694, trade price 1697. 3-cent gap, but who gives a crap, right? All right, the 30-day IV, it kind of dropped as well. 85%. That's for coin, of course. The IV estimate for Cony based on that, again, since they trade coin, duh. IV estimate is 111. And yeah, Group C, they declare in 15 days on December 11th. So that's the update on all of the holdings, all 5 holdings. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you're happy. If you're sad, I don't know. I don't know what to do. But let's go to the pre-market. Okay, I'm going to refresh here. Okay, here we go. This is as of 4:45 a.m. I did get up super early in case I have any ideas to make additional content. Again, if I don't get up, what time did I get up? 2:45. Is that too early? Maybe, but I'm not driving to work today, so that's good. But this is when I get my work done, because I work all day till like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then at night, forget it. There's kids, obviously, kids take up time. And I do have to do the spreadsheets at night. So that's it. There's only time in the morning before work. So this is why we get up early, right? If you want to get something done, you got to sleep a little less. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. But anyway, this pre-market is as of 4:46 a.m. Tesla is showing that it's up 1%. It's at 341.94. TSLY, how you doing? You're up 0.72%. You're at 1544. NVDY. Oh my God, NVIDIA is green? That can't be right. It's up 0.37%. It's at 136.52. NVIDIA, it's up 0.4%. It's at 24.92. Coin, how you doing? Not good. It's down 3.72%. It's at 373. Cony, not that great. It's down 2.53%. It's at 16.54. We did need coin to go down, though, for the weeklies, because those were pretty close. MSTR, oh, man, what's happening? It's down 3.89%. It's at 388.28. MSTY is going down with it, all right? We're going down with the ship. It's down 2.55%. It's at 34.05. I did options on Misty, guys, on my dividend car account. I said, you know what? The options chain for Misty is insane. So I sold a put yesterday and I sold a call. I sold a put at 30, sold a call for 40. But yeah, good stuff. The premium, how much premium did I make? Like $533. Because why did I do? Well, that's a car payment. Boom, done. All right, move on. TSLY is up 1.94%. I sold 2 puts on them yesterday. They're at 2102. TNA, oh, finally, they're going down. Go down more, though. They're down 1.71%. They're at 55.29. AMZY is up 0.26%, 11.79. AMZY's down 0.05%. They're at 18.78. Bitcoin, how you doing? Not that good, man. You gotta maybe they'll bounce off the 90K mark. Who the hell knows? Anyway, they're down 1.73%. They're at 93,214. BitX is down 3.5%. They're at 55.70. Soxel. Hey, Soxel. Oh, God, you're still down. You're down 1.26%. You're at 28.96. I sold calls on Soxel yesterday. SMCI. Oh no. They're down 2.84%. They're at 37.48. SMCY is down 2.94%. They're at 31.34. Palantir is up 0.29%, 64.84. Platy, pretty much the same price, but they're not updated. They're showing 65.53. TSM, or TISM for short, they're down 1.18%. They're at 182.90. And last but not least, TSMY, right? TSMY. They're down 0.62%. They're at 19.25. Oh my God. I feel like that was a lot of yapping, right? Anyway, guys, as always, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. And if not, we will try again tomorrow. All right? We're getting closer to Thanksgiving. What does that mean? It means you're off work and you get fat, right? It's pretty much what it means. Unless you're hosting it, then that sucks. Then you got a lot of work to do. I'm pretty useless on Thanksgiving. I show up and I eat, and I drink and sit on the couch and try to make sure my kids don't make a mess of the entire place. But you know, it is what it is. You know, it's a tough job. Someone's got to do it. But yeah. Anyway, oh yeah, if you enjoyed this content, please hit the like button. I mean, should I even have to tell you that? Should I stop saying that? I don't know. I feel like I should, but maybe I shouldn't because people do actually forget. But anyway, if you did like it, hit the thumbs up. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down in the comments below. All right, I'm running out of everything actually. What time is it? It's 4:30 a.m. I'm exhausted already. Isn't that sad? But anyway, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you gotta say the keyword. What the heck is the keyword, right? Well, it is Thanksgiving week, right? We gotta be thankful for something. So why don't you tell me and the community, what fund are you most thankful for? And it doesn't have to be a YieldMax fund. It could be a Defiance fund. It could be a Roundhill fund. It could even be a Curve fund, right? But let us know, what individual fund are you thankful for? All right. What fund has turned your life around? What fund gives you hope? What fund has changed your life? All right. So we'll start with that, and then we'll go from there. But sound good? All right. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, what we do a keyword at the end. Is it annoying? Maybe, but a lot of people like it. So today's keyword, you're going to tell us, what fund are you thankful for? All right, simple, right? Anyway, I'm out of here. I just want to say, guys, again, thank you for watching. You're the best. I will talk to you tomorrow. Later.